Hey, Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. I wanted to show this short trade up against the high and why I liked it. And then we want to, regardless if it wins or not, it's irrelevant. It's kind of one of my favorite patterns that you can have out here. Let me pause. I want to get that. I got louder, Crowder in the background. Um, Steven Crowder's video. He's going after, well, Twitter's going after him, all this bullshit going on and conservative right. Anyway, so here is your, I'm going to actually, let's see if we get the screen draw tool out here. Let me get my little handy dandy. You have this volume, this volume, this volume. You got this high, this high, this high. You have this descending pattern here, and you have a descending pattern here. So this is a good short setup against the high. So think of it this way. You got your Gann fourth time through, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 coming back down. So it's a little bit showing the Gann fourth time through a little bit better using your scientific study, your technical studies. So this right here is your MACD, and this is the Williams percent R. And this is what I use along with pricing, obviously price action, and then volume. And that'll help you find a decent spot sometimes against the high that's just barely making highs to take on and go after that short trade. Now obviously it doesn't have to win. It just shows you if this fails here, most likely you're going to go up for the rest of the day. So you don't want to be pissing with it after, in other words, if 65.79 can't hold today, after you've proven this pattern right here, then your guess is as good as mine if the market goes up or not at this point. So what we're going to do is follow this through here. I got to head out the door at 11:20 today for work at 12, going 12 to 8. But I had a few setups ahead of this. So this is my third trade that I attempted. I tried in here to start with, and I tried again in here, and I tried the third high right here this time. And this is kind of the way I look at it. And I had a very, very short stop. I went to 65.75 when the market was at 65.72, by the way. I went to break even, I went to break even at 65.77 when it went 5 ticks my favor. And then when it went to 71, I went to 76, went to 75, I went here. And in fact, we're going to go ahead and go 3 ticks right now. You want this market to move quickly your favor and go quickly to target. If it stops the way it's stopping right now, most likely it's going to run you out of the market and it's going to keep going. Most of these moves, when they do happen, if you do catch the high, if you do catch the high, the perceived high at some point, it should make a move. If nothing else, maybe even come back down in this area. To be able to run it. Okay, just got knocked out. But I was thinking maybe it could run down to this area at minimum at the point of attack. So I missed the long setup, right? I didn't see a signal to get myself long. This was coming down, this was coming down, and we started going up. So here was your long signal, but there was no volume to be able to say, okay, this is good. In other words, I'm looking for red volume in here, and I didn't see it. Therefore, I stayed away from this move. So I was looking at the other side of the trade at that point to see if I could catch a more powerful move coming down. Obviously, we got just knocked out there, and the market did go make a new high. And maybe it'll prove me wrong. Maybe it's had to go up one more time and then come down. But I don't see volume there. So this here, in my humble opinion, was a really good setup to make it move. This one here, most likely, what does it do? What does it not do? I don't know. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. It's all a matter of statistics and your eyeball looking at things at sometimes, and know what a pattern looks like when it's at a top. A perceived top doesn't mean this is the top. I mean, hell, we got R2 ahead of us. So, I mean, this is a market that could easily run back up to $66 a barrel or higher. And you're just you're just taking a small win in a situation where the market really, really is looking to continue its upward onslaught. So I liked my Gann setup here against the high. I liked my technical setup that I had here going against it, and I thought if it was going to go, actually, I guess this is the run. If it was going to go, that was the time that the market could have went. Maybe it's going to go up again and then come back down. Maybe there's a longer 1, 2, 3, and this is the top. I'd like to see volume support that move though before I would get before I decide to get involved in it. All right, so what I'm going to do at this point is pause this video, at least for now, or I might just wrap it up here and move on. I'm looking at the clock. You know what? I'm going to pause and we'll take a look at it at 11:05. I need to make my lunch before I head out to work today. I'll be back in a few. All right, so then again went down. So here's where I got out, here's where I got in, here's where I got out. It goes up one more time, and then it comes down. So, that's the beauty of trading. Sometimes your best laid plan against time does not work out. So here's the move I was looking to happen at this point. So here's where I was looking for it to move. It goes back a little bit and then comes down. So now I'm running against the clock right now where I have to go to work. But if I would have been able to take it, I would have taken profit right there against that R1 line. If I would have been able to, I'd have closed out the trade against the R1 line because of time at this point. I need to be moving and getting on to work. All right. So some things work at times, other times it takes off. So that was a short trade setup that I would have taken advantage of and got a little bit more profit today. Looks like I could have pulled out another about somewhere around 20 to 30 ticks here of profit on top of. So it would have been about $300 day roughly, somewhere between $200 to $300 day if I would have been able to hold on to that trade a little bit longer and the move didn't go back up here. So one more move up and then it come on down. Right idea, timing wasn't correct. All right, hope this helps you in your trading as well. This is Dave Knight here from 123daytrade.com. Thank you for watching. Today was Wednesday, by the way. Thursday. Oh, Thursday, March 11th, 2020. This is the crude oil futures market on Thursday, March 11th, and when I finally get it up there for YouTube to y'all to look at it. Bye now for now.